There is nobody by the beach, literally nobody. This beautiful beach here, except for me, because it's a bad day, but as you see, the sun is coming up. I decided to come exactly today, nobody's around. I chose to do this short video in order to promote the release of my new record, my second solo album, Psychoilogist. 6 tracks, about 58 minutes of music, acoustic, philosophical music. If you listen to Dialectician, it's kind of more technical, more surprising. It's an album that has a lot of different layers, a lot of different styles, all mixed in. Beautiful here in Dania Beach, windy, bad weather, and that's what I came. I knew it was going to be very quiet. I was at the beach by myself with nobody around. I'm going to be showing the cover. It's based on a painting that Silvia Villagrán made, a portrait of myself when I was going to release my book, Escritos Prohibidos, when I was in Uruguay in 2002. She did 2 portraits of me. One of them ended up being the cover of the book, and the second one, I'm using it as the main concept for the cover of the album. I chose specifically this day to come in because it's kind of the spirit of my record. In a moment that nobody comes to the beach, in a moment that when there is turmoil, storm, bad weather, that's what this album is all about. Focuses on the opposite of what 99.9% of people think. That's why this album, I believe, it will surprise you a lot. It makes no sense sometimes what you're gonna hear. June 26, Psychoilogist. If you didn't listen to Dialectician yet, I recommend you to listen to it. And if you did listen to it a couple more times. Because Dialectician is a very unique album as well. But it will prepare you to listen to Psychoilogist, which is an album more complicated. I've been working very heavily on the edition, on the mixing. Now I'm finishing the mastering of the record, so it's going to be uploaded probably within 1 to 2 weeks into the streaming services. So it's going to be available for pre-order. And I'm going to be announcing very soon the name of the tracks. It's about 58 to 59 minutes of music. And I hope you like it. I hope you dig it. And you have to listen to it from beginning to end because it will surprise you all across the spectrum. It has so many styles mixed in. It has folk, it has classical music, it has jazz, blues, it has progressive rock, it has metal. In order for you to understand the record, you have to listen to it from beginning to end and at least 3 times. I like the number 3. The key concept of philosophical music is music that tries to make you think. It's about dealing with the future, something that you don't know. Future has a way to surprise you, has a way to show you that you don't know as much as you think you do, dealing with uncertainty, dealing with risk. And that's what I chose this day, this windy day, stormy day with rain, wind, strong waves coming, because Psychoilogist is about that. It's the opposite of what you think it should be. It's the outlier. It will surprise you one way or the other. You might like it or you might not. You might agree to it or you might not. But it certainly will take you to places that you've never been before. I worked very hard for this. And I believe it's going to be an investment of your time when you listen to it and not just a waste of your time. Philosophical music is a different notion. It's about getting you to a place that you might be able to learn something from yourself, from your environment, from ways to dealing with the future. June 26, Psychoilogist, Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and many others. Looking forward.